Welcome back to Half Moon Picks. Wild card weekend is here. Week 18 is in the books, and yeah, I can't believe we're already in the playoffs. And yeah, I thought I'd wear this Lions shirt, you know, so people don't think I'm biased or anything next week. You know, I don't know. Anyways, in our pools, we got Hatbox takes the lead first time, and I don't know, remember when over Bridgewater's Finest. He got 1,294 points. And Bridgewater's Finest slipped down to second place at 1,279 points. RR Sports still remains in third at 1,275 points. I did exceptionally well. I came in second last week, and I am 10th now, place at 1,099 points. Last week's winner was West Coast Martin, 95 points. Congratulations to him. He did well in week 18, and I was just below him. As far as my picks went last week, I went 2-1-1. I won with Philadelphia and the Chargers, and then I end up losing with the Miami Dolphins, and then I end up pushing with the Rams. So that figured. Second push of the year. All right, there's not much else to be said other than this is going to be a great. There are going to be games on Saturday and Sunday, so be forewarned. And with that being said, let's get on with the show. And my first pick of the week, we got the LA Chargers traveling to the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans are a 3-point home dog. Yeah, I'm liking the points most of this week. We got usually when you go in the playoffs, you want to see how well their schedule fares against each one another. That usually gives you a little bit of a balance. Usually in past playoff tense. So just to be forewarned, I'm going to give you the strength of schedule of all the teams on here, so you can compare them. All right, so we got this one here. We got the LA Chargers. They had a strength of schedule of 32. They're dead last in the strength of schedule. And here we got the Houston Texans. They're at 16, so midway compared to very bottom. Looking at the Chargers, we got 12-5 ATS, Houston 7-8 ATS. So Houston hasn't been covered that much, but you know, again, they have a little bit stronger schedule. The last time they played, the Chargers did win in 2022, and it was 34-24, so they won by 10 points. But for me, I like the Houston Texans. They're at home. They're getting 3 points. That's a field goal. You know, even if they lose by a field goal, you get a push. And with this win, the Houston Texans will advance to the divisional round again. So they did it last year. So they've been in the spot before. So give me the Houston Texans +3. My second pick of the week, we got the Green Bay Packers traveling to the Philadelphia Eagles. The Green Bay Packers are a 4.5-point road dog. Green Bay, harder strength of schedule this week. They were ranked 5th, so you got to figure their division's tough enough. And they lost most of those games. They were like 1-5 in the division. And then Philadelphia Eagles, strength of schedule is 28, so they're way down. They had easy division, and they had easy teams that they had to play. The Jordan Love, yeah, he got the elbow hit in the second quarter, I think, last week against Chicago. And the head coach, Matt LaFleur, says that elbow is feeling much better. So that's what he said. So I'm assuming Jordan Love is going to play this week. Green Bay's 0-5 against winning teams. I know that. But Philadelphia, they had 11-6 ATS. But I think, you know, because of the schedule, I'm going with the Green Bay Packers plus the point. Might want to wait till game day on a lot of these picks if you're taking the points like I am. Philadelphia's won the last 2 games and Green Bay's lost the last 2 games. I think Green Bay's going to bounce back on this game, and you know, because they play tougher teams, they know how to play the Eagles. So give me the Green Bay Packers +4.5. My third pick of the week, we got the Washington Commanders traveling to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a 3-point home favorite. Tampa Bay 10-7 ATS in the year. Washington 10-6-1, pretty even. Washington strength of schedule is 30th, so a little bit lower. Tampa Bay's ranked 21st strength of schedule. And if I were to look at both these two teams and say which team would be a better fit to play Detroit, so I think Detroit would destroy the Commanders, and then Tampa Bay has always been, last year in the playoffs, Tampa Bay came close to beating Detroit, and this year they did beat Detroit. So I think, and that was in Detroit. And if you look last year, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers played much better once they hit the playoffs. So I am taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers -3. My fourth pick of the week, we got the Minnesota Vikings traveling the Los Angeles Rams. The Los Angeles Rams, it's a pick 'em. There is no spread. Just pick the winner and you got it. So I'm looking at the LA Rams. They, again, strength of schedule is ranked 2. They have this toughest. I think the 49ers were the toughest, and then the Rams are just below of the strength of schedule. And Minnesota was 9th, so not too far down. You know, they had a tough division as well, but you got to remember the Rams had to play that whole division as well. So, and plus other harder teams. So I like the Rams in this one. In October, the Rams did beat Minnesota in LA 30-20. So that was one of the Minnesota losses, other than Detroit twice, that they had in the year. So I like. At first they had the Rams, had like a point or two as a dog, but now everybody's seen this, and then they're picking it, and now it's a pick 'em. So take the Rams with the home field advantage. So give me the Rams as a pick 'em. All right, and for my 3-team teaser, I wouldn't play too many teasers this week. Last week, I lost my teaser. I had Minnesota on there, and they got creamed by Detroit. I would have never guessed that in a million years. I thought it was going to be a close game. And even with the points, they still lost. So this week, there might be some teams that are just going to blow out other teams. You just don't know. Kansas City was another one last week that totally disappointed me. I thought they'd at least keep up with their second string, but obviously not. They got shut out. So, but this week, I'm going to take all the points I can get, except for one. Then I'm going to Pittsburgh Steelers +16. I like the Denver Broncos +15.5. And then I'm going to reverse tease my favorite is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers +3. So even if they lose that game for whatever reason, had a bad game, by a field goal, it might still cash the ticket with 2 legs. All right, there's not much to say on this. It's going to be a short video. Thanks for stopping by. But the other 2 games I got is the Pittsburgh Steelers at Baltimore. Baltimore's favored by 10 points. Pittsburgh has lost 4 games in a row. Pittsburgh is 11-6 ATS wise, so they cover most of the time, but lately they just haven't been winning games. It's kind of dysfunctional. That's why it's a big 10-point spread. Baltimore did beat them 34-17 early in the year in Baltimore by 17 points, so you're still getting a discount at 10 if it's the same score. The strength of schedule, Pittsburgh 17, Baltimore 18, so pretty much even there. And the spread, it went from 8.5 to 10, and you're not getting much of a discount from the opening line. So, plus it's a big spread. That's not why I'm picking it, but I am going to probably lay a few bucks on Pittsburgh, plus the points. So. And last but not least, I love the playoffs. It's just such a short video. Denver Broncos traveling to the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills are 9.5-point favorite. Again, these big spreads. Yeah. That last game was a divisional match as well. This one not a divisional match, but Denver's 12-5 ATS in the year. Buffalo 10-7. So they cover the spread a little bit more. Bo Nix, he's been pretty impressive to me. I think he's excellent. Who would have guessed that? Denver's strength of schedule is 24. Buffalo's 19. Somewhat close together. The spread jumped from 8 to 9.5 again. You're not getting much of a discount unless you played the opening line. Last year in November 2023, when these 2 teams met, Denver did actually win in Buffalo 24-22. So taking that in effect, why not? Throw those points at me. Like I said, if you're gonna take the points, wait till game day, you might catch a deal. Unless, you know, like Jordan Love, like if they're gonna rule him out, which I doubt, you know, which I doubt. This is a playoff game. So, all right, I want to thank everybody for stopping by, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the links below. I got some great prognosticators in there, and I will see you next week. Peace.